Okay, so let's get this going. I think let's get back onto Brazil. My kind of doomed let's play. I think I'm going to lose this. I've been thinking about it a lot. But we're going to stick at it. I mean, it's already 16-17. I am nowhere near a victory condition. I really fucked myself up. I missed out on a load of wonders. Let's see what happens. I'm going to give it another hour or so, see how it go. If it's not going any better, then we're probably going to pack Brazil in and we'll go move on to a different civ. But yeah, that's my current thinking at the moment. So yeah, let it load up here. And let's just assess where we are. So we finally found other people in the world. That's one of the things that's really gimped me early. We do have Rio going. Rio is a nice city, so that's our one salvation. Without any proper trade routes, I'm still making 52 gold a turn. It's just... my only chance is probably to go for a Diplo victory and buy up all the city-states, because the AI isn't going to do that. Yeah, not ideal. Not ideal at all, and I'm not into... I'd like, if that was the case, I would actually like to be up into patronage. I might adopt it next. No. No, I'm not going to. I think it's too cheaty, the Diplo victory. So, anyway, let's just continue. What have we got building here? We've got Musicians Guild going up there, Crossbowmen. Yeah, I'm getting a few more troops. Now that I've found people, I need to kind of up my army a little bit. We need to actually get a barracks up in Rio. I don't think I even know a barracks there. We'll do that next turn. So, yeah, not going great. Not a great showcase on how to play Brazil, I don't think. But, you know what, you learn. Happily, they are all at war with each other. If we just have a look at the diplomacy, you can see my score. Now, there are a lot of wonders about. So, actually, these guys I'm probably about the same as. Napoleon is not doing well. These two here, who I think are at war, actually. But they're the big dogs at the moment. Egypt really killed me because they snuck a lot of my wonders. I assume it's them. So, yeah, I don't know what to really do about that, but it's the way it is, I guess. Let's get up a market next. No, or a university. We kind of need to get that up. Let's do that, and I'm going to purchase a university here because I need the science. There we go. So, I mean, my tiles are looking really nice now that I've got... I need to get the Parthenon over here, but these Brazil wood camps are ridiculous. Look at these tiles. So that's going really nicely there. Let's just let's just keep going for a little bit. Okay, so we've got one of our workers over here. All of these wood camps are under siege. I'm gonna just start putting camps over. Now, I'm not convinced that it's worth me upgrading these bananas, and you'll see why. Let's get him upgraded. And you'll see why. I think it's because of my culture bonuses. If I was to get my Parthenon in there, and the 2 science from jungle, and the fact that I already get 4 food, I think it's just better off leaving it like that. As opposed to getting... so, for instance, here's a plains jungle. It's just 5 food. It's nowhere near as good. So we're going to probably not develop up that plantation. Now, if I'd have had a Parthenon that had boosted plantations, then that would have been one thing. But I'm going to avoid war for the moment, because, although I don't want to get into range with that archer for right now, because I'm still exploring. So, I mean... Let's keep it going. Let's give it another hour. If I've not made any progress towards a victory condition. Now, we're getting into the point in the game where I am starting to get the culture stuff. So the aim, obviously, if you've been watching, is to go for a culture victory, because I'm generating all this culture from tiles. I'm on 97 culture a turn. The way that culture victory works now is you effectively have to up your tourism, which is not directly linked to culture, but you need to build it against everyone. Now, you do that by doing great works of art and getting artwork and things like that, and I'll kind of continue to show you as I go. 8 a turn is not bad at the moment. I'm gaining against everyone at the very worst. If I put in... I mean, I should target someone first, so we're going to ignore France, because the likelihood is they're going to get wiped out. So if I was to think Aztecs, do I have... Next era I'll be able to do this. I need to use my spy to be gathering tech, because I am behind on the tech race. So let's ignore that for a sec. So Arabia is starting to try and grab the city-states, which is kind of odd. But oh well. Can we... You gonna let me through? Okay, good. Now that I have some other people, hopefully I can at least get a trade route to Mecca. Like, I'm just a little bit far away at this tech level to be getting you know, a tech route from my one port. Like, literally, I've got 2 city-states that and I've got two trade routes still going, so I really want to get them out. So hopefully, let's bump on the turn. So hopefully we'll be able to do that soon. Now, I'm not too behind on the naval stuff. I can get out these guys. I think Byzantines are at war, which is why they have so many units about the place. I want to get sort of 4 or 5 crossbowmen out just to defend my mainland, and then I probably at some point need to get out some ships, but I might have to wait until I'm raking in bucks to do that.
Compounding.
Windmill's not bad. How are we doing here? Do you still need... I mean, we need to get... Let's get another cargo ship out. And we'll just flip you to production briefly to do that. Are you working any of these tiles yet? No, you're not. But you know what? While I'm over here, I'm gonna get them upgraded to wood camps anyway. So, if you're just joining the stream, Brazil's got a unique tile improvement, which is wood camps for jungle, that give you 2 gold, and once you've discovered something, 2 science, 2 culture. One of the cultures is from my Parthenon, and 2 of the science is from having a university in the city. So that's cool. I don't know how much more we can improve it after that. Not a huge amount, I don't think. But do you know what? They're already really good tiles, so let's not complain too much. Now, I've almost circumnavigated the globe. I don't know if you still get a bonus for that, a +1 movement bonus on ships. We'll take that. Ethiopia's probably... Where are they? They're up here. No, that's Poland. Where's Ethiopia? Did I not just get an embassy with them? Fuck it. I'm a bit annoyed I almost managed to snag the World Congress, but Byzantium did it just before me. Oh, Riga, a city I happen to have been into in real life, capital of Latvia. It's a bit of a shithole. I apologise if any of you are Latvian. The old town is nice. It's a shame I just... Oh, there we go, actually. That should do it. Oh, did someone get King Solomon's Mines? Oh, Mecca, Arabs are lucky. Because that's a good-looking natural wonder, a lot of production off there. I mean, there's better things you can do, but early game, you'd be able to chew wonders out really quickly with that. So anyway, we'll keep going. I could kind of do a dropping another city. I'm going to maybe drop one here. Just so I can work these last few jungle tiles, because obviously they're valuable to me, and it gives me another port. I should do it there, but this is never going to be an amazing city. Or alternatively, I can do it... Oh no, the city-state's kind of crowding my buzz just there. I put it on top of the horses, and I see 2 horses kind of nice once you get the production bonuses on them. So I'm going to pop it there. It's not ideal. I'm going to buy the settler once I hit 500. So let's bring you down here. You've done enough work down there to protect me against barbarians. So these must be close enough for me to get some trade route going. Must be. I really need something to change. Ooh, now there's some Ethiopian stuff. Oh, here's Ethiopia. It's black and red on the map. That's kind of cool. I've never really noticed that before. So yeah, I mean Ethiopia are a very early game. No, sheep. Sorry, I just saw that. They're the black and red ones. They are really good religion civ early on. If you want to go the religion civ route, they have a unique building which is the it replaces the monument, which gives one faith and one culture, so they can start generating faith very, very quickly. They're not quite the best early religion civ, but they're pretty close. There used to be a method where you'd do something called infinite city sprawl with them, so you'd get tons of like sort of 4 pop cities. Okay, so right, Beijing is putting out a lot of tourism. I'm not on this list, but my empire is putting out quite a lot of tourism. It's not looking good at the moment. That's all. But we're gonna change it around. We're gonna get it going. Now, can we? Let's just see if we can. Let's see if we can do a trade route here. Let's get out of here. One trade route. That's decent. Okay, so let's do that. I'm also gonna get out. I might as well get trade routes going. Let's get one more going to. We're gonna do one more cargo ship. But I'm not in such a rush for it, now that I know there aren't a huge amount of trade routes. So obviously, God, Ethiopia have kind of spammed out cities. I'm concerned that they're going to come and try and drop one here. I'd have to declare war on them if they tried that, I think. So next turn I'll be able to buy the settler, bring him down. Do you know what? I am going to say yes to that. Becomes much easier to spread your tourism, which basically spreads your actual civilization's actual culture, the way they live their lives. Once you have open borders and a good relationship with someone. So it's kind of important to get that going. Once I get up an era and can start pumping out. Let's get another crossbowman out for now. I'm just concerned that I might be easy pickings at the moment because I've really got a crap military. Sort of bring you up here, just keep watch. Yeah. Babylon is not a religious civ, it's a science civ. It's the best for science. Babylon and Korea, if you want to go straight science, are the best. Then who else you got? So Byzantium are very good for religion, I think. And if you look at the religious overview, the Byzantines get what was their religion? Confucianism. So these get these extra beliefs. That's one of their special things. So that's a pretty mean religion they've got there. They get an extra not pantheon. They get an extra. Well, they do appear to get 2 pantheons. Oh, I think that they basically get one choice of one extra founder or one extra pantheon. Thing. I can't remember. You know what? I've never really played them. And then I think they get massive boosts in Golden Age as well. I can't remember if that's if that's Carthage or not. So yeah. Now you see, if I was to say yes to this, she would like me a lot. I might get a warmonger trait. I can't afford to have that right now. And he's much closer to me than he is to her, so I'm going to have to say no for now. And I just don't have any troops or ships. I'd get decked. And I could go pick off these guys, but you know, it wouldn't really push me towards victory conditions. The only time that I'm really going to be interested in going to war, particularly, is when I've got my unique unit, because that gives me Golden Age points when they, I think, when they kill or when they attack, and as a result, I didn't buy my settler, did I? And as a result, for Brazil, one of our unique traits is Carnival, which means that during a Golden Age it doubles my tourism. So there, yeah, that's kind of situ. There are another couple of good religions. The Celts are probably, technically, they can get the quickest Parthenon, I think, because they can generate faith from... they can generate faith from turn 1, because basically any unimproved forest tile for them generates faith, but they get a start bias of forest, so there's a good chance, there's a very good chance that they'll start in forest. So that's something to consider if you're in a game with them. They are going to get the first Parthenon. They might not get the first religion because, you know, jungle's useful for chopping, things like that. So, let's let it go through a little bit more. Yeah, these turn times are taking a little bit long time, but oh well. Alright, so I am going to put him here. Really, you should try and, like, a Sithis Reach is 1, 2, 3 away. Actually, no, that's fine. 1, 2. Oh, well, no, it's not. But you should really get at least 3 away. In this, I'm just doing so badly. I need to get these jungle tiles being worked because that's the most valuable tiles for me. Might as well put you up to a pikeman. Let's bring you in. We'll get you upgraded eventually. So I think it's time we brought back some of our. Maybe I thought I had a trade route going to this town, but it must be to another one. And I'm guessing that I will be able to do one to that town. Yeah. So that's one of theirs. That's why I couldn't move it. Doi. Let's keep exploring a little bit. I didn't realise that was a world wonder. I thought that was a national one. Oops. So that's a new one. That basically increases the effectiveness of all defensive buildings in your empire. So things like walls, castles, military bases, bunkers, that kind of stuff. So it's kind of a useful one if you're getting attacked a lot, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of a medium wonder, I would say, probably. If you can pick it up, it's good to have. If you can't pick it up, it doesn't matter a huge amount. Sorry about that. The itchy ear. Yeah, this headset was really good. It's a really good value. I got it for 35 quid. But the one thing is that after a long time of using it, your ears do get a little bit painful. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and... I mean, they've already grown enough so that these are all being used. So I'm going to go and tack those up. Okay, there's another crossbowman. So that'll be 1, 2, 3. So I'll get another couple out. I might not do them all right now, but okay. So and now, yeah, you see now, I've got to be a bit careful here because I don't have my religion yet here. I need to spread it because I need pressure coming on it, and there is pressure on it now. It's getting there, but I really could do with a missionary. Maybe I should up my faith. I'm going to do this because I don't want to accidentally pull their religion into my city, which I might already be doing with the other trade route, but I'm getting more gold from that anyway. Okay, so the other thing that trade does actually is it does. I'm going to move you up to my port. It does increase the amount of tourism that's flowing through, because tourism automatically flows through trade routes as well, which is good. Okay, so what are you currently building? Another cargo ship? Oh, that was an old one. Okay. So let's have you hold there. Let's keep an eye out for things. Alright, I want to bring you home. get you upgraded, maybe. I know you don't upgrade until ironclads, do you? Luckily, I've actually got a fair amount of iron, so I can actually do that. Yeah. Alright, so we're getting there, we're getting there. And I am generating a nice amount of culture. See, now in a culture victory as well, the culture acts as your sort of defense to other people's tourism. So, if they can out-generate your culture, then they'll start gaining tourism on you. They'll start gaining on you. China at the moment will be pushing a lot. Alright, so that actually pushed me up the industrial era, and I might be the first one into the industrial era, which is kind of odd. So let me just, before I assign this, you can now turn spies into diplomats. And now, what a diplomat will do is it will increase the amount of tourism going there, and it will give you the intrigue. It won't do any tech stealing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in Ethiopia. Can you see here, from the trade route, I'm getting a 25% bonus. I'm also going to put a diplomat in there, into Ethiopia. So I'll put it into Addis Ababa as a diplomat, and that will boost my tourism. He's taking my turn to travel there, but we'll have a look at the tourism output afterwards. Right. Now that you've done that, I think it'd be wise if you got a windmill. I think it's probably going to be quite useful for you, and then we'll go into a public school and then an opera house, I think. Alright, so I'm just going to go to Ive because there's no religion coming back at me. And there's another 8 gold. There we go. So you can have a wait there, that's good. Right, now, I have to start working towards... I really have to start getting up towards refrigeration and radio. If I can snag the Eiffel Tower, that would be a massive coup. So I am going to beeline straight for the Eiffel Tower, because I'm actually not that far off it. Obviously that would jump me straight into the modern era, which would be kind of cool. And give me an extra spy everyone, and boost my defense in my cities. So that wouldn't be a bad thing. Okay, so Theodorus just followed me in. Okay, and we'll hit next turn. And see what happens. So, obviously the science is starting to pay off in my cities. I need to get my public schools up. But once that's going, I'm generating a fair whack of science. I'll get another city up. And that'll probably be my final city of the game, and most I'll do as ever is puppet some other ones, unless I find a particularly nice city. I'm guessing that the French must be down here somewhere. Now, the other thing, once we get on to the next turn, I'm going to try and boost my relations with Haile Selassie. It's going to be hard because I've signed a friendship agreement with Byzantines now. Which, maybe in hindsight was a mistake, but let's have a look at tourism now, and you'll see that... Oh, is he not there yet? I think he has to establish his embassy first. Yeah, so he has to make his introductions first. So in 5 turns I'll start getting that kind of bonus. The other thing I can do, of course, is I can speak to Haile Selassie and say to him... Open borders? Because that will also... so I can probably afford that, to be honest. That's all he wanted. Next time I'll be able to probably wean him off that. So if we now look at our tourism, I'm getting a 50% bonus. Shared religion I'm not going to do because I need my culture for my Parthenon. But now I'm getting 12. So from my 8 tourism I'm actually getting 12 because I got a 50% bonus. And the diplomat should give me another 25%. So that'll be good. Alright, Salvador's just finished a market. I would like him to do let's move into a public school. Because you're going to take fucking ages for... No, let's get a shrine out. It's easy faith. It'll help me get towards my missionary. One missionary should be able to set my religion up a little bit better. So this guy, I'm actually going to take him down that way, look for France. So let's get our fourth city up, Brasilia. And we're going to go straight into a granary. Yeah, so what it might be worth... Oh no, I don't have any more trade routes. I can actually send production from one of my other cities to there to help it get set up. But I'm just going to let it grow a little bit first. Let's get food up if we can. I need to wait for the turn to tick through. So let's have a look here. So I need this public school out because this is a huge city that's going to boost my science a lot. And what it might be worth doing is just flipping to production to bust that out a little quicker. Have we flipped you back to food? We have. Let's flip you back to production as well to bust that out a bit quicker. And you, sir, should be on food for the moment. And we'll get some workers down to you ASAP. Okay, so there's another crossbow. I'm going to keep him here near Rio. I'm just going to put him here. Now, if I was to get downed, I'd probably be in trouble, but we'll keep it. I'll keep going. Yeah. No worries, no worries. Okay. So let's have a look here. Pikemen. Oh yeah, we're gonna have you rest up there. So let's try and find the French. Oh ha ha. Ha ha ha. Boof. Okay, not going too badly. My science gem is good. And as I work my way up rationalism, that's going to help as well. Nah, this is what I was afraid of. They're going to come in, because it basically, if you don't come and absorb all of the tiles, they're going to start absorbing because they're the AI, and that's what they do. So I need to stop them from trying to put it here, basically. I don't want to declare war on them. It would be a disaster. They would completely crush me at this point, but... Oh, I mean, there's not a huge amount here. I bet there's fucking oil there, and I let them have it, but... Don't you dare drop one just here. I mean, they haven't actually explored around here, so they couldn't... They must technically be cheating. Oh. He seems to have got off somewhere else. I mean, I don't mind him putting on there, particularly, unless there's oil there, then I'll cry. Okay, so let's have a look here. So you're kind of defending my trade routes. It might be worth keeping you out here in the sea here, because my trade route's going this way. Yeah. So let's keep going this way. Good, good, good. Good. Oh god, don't excuse me. What god knows where this bloody settler is going. Oh no, I went to exploration, didn't I? Well, that's fine because I need the artifacts from exploration. So, do you know what? This is pretty nice for me right now, especially that new city. That's going to really help it. Yeah, like suddenly the turns to build have just dropped down. And he's still only got one pop. All right, and you need one more here for now, and then we can move one of you down to the new city. Now, I don't technically need to give this one a road, because if I put a harbour up here, that will connect it to the capital. And if I get a harbour in it, the harbour up there. Now, so it would actually be worth me putting a harbour up now. I've got some trade routes with other civs. So I'll probably do that after, well, pretty soon. I need to start generating more artwork. Now, I think archaeology might be the way for me to go. That said, I think I may have gone past it, so let's wait and see a little bit. Oh, you little fuck! You little fuckball. Oh well. We're just gonna have to deal with that for now. So that's the problem with doing the embassy. It meant that she knew where I was, and the AI cheats. Okay, so you got a shrine. That's good. Let's get an amphitheatre up because it has a slot for Great Writer. Now, can we afford to start? Can we do that? Yeah. All right, let's get that in. And that. All right, my growth is still pretty good, but we need to start generating great people desperately. Now, do I have space for great work of art? I don't. But I can pop a golden age. I could, like, basically save up a load of great artists and just chain golden ages, which might be what I end up doing, but... yeah. Alright, so we're gonna keep a close eye on this. I mean, they could be bringing forces here. I doubt it, to be honest. I doubt it. Bloody City State's still out teching me in military. Now, it's questionable whether to upgrade crossbows to machine guns, not to machine guns, to Gatling guns, because they lose a range. In a defensive line, obviously that's a little bit more valuable. Oh, excuse me, I keep yawning. Bad form. So we'll kind of see how it goes, but let's see here. Okay. Oh, longswords. I mean, longswords are basically out-teching me already. I need to bring these pikemen down. If I start to see more troops coming down here, I know what's coming. Unfortunately. Okay. So. It's time to vote. That was a loud, obnoxious noise. So, I get 2 delegates. So... I'm pretty low. I'm, in fact, me and... Okay, I'll have the least. So... I might... because Haile Selassie is the closest to me, and I actually have some info on him, I'm going to vote for him, because the AI always votes for themselves. So this will at least get him to 6, which will tie him for the vote, which is pretty good. I don't know why that would be good, but I mean, I don't have any, so I don't really care. Alright, so let's get so that is bringing me, unfortunately that is bringing me religious pressure, which is now larger than my, because I've got 3 trade routes going there. They're sending trade routes to me as well. So I really need to get out this missionary and get my religion up there. It's all about to... See, the problem is with all that pressure coming from the other trade routes, it's not going to be too great, but I need to get more followers in there, basically. Alright, so Brazil is growing, that's good. I'm going to hold you here. We're going to bring these pikemen back down. And we're going to keep researching electricity. Now, okay. I still don't understand why my resting state... It must be something on King difficulty that I've never noticed before, that your resting state is minus. It's minus with city states. I guess until you prove otherwise. Keep that going. I need the happiness, because look how low on happiness I am. Okay. There we go. I managed to get Ethiopia in. See, look, the AI always votes for itself. So, because I guess because it's from two different So they're actually going to say nay on my bloody resolution, which is natural heritage sites. So hopefully that'll pass. I don't see, the problem is that... fuck. That's stupid of me. Might be worth me trying to buy up a city-state. Just so I have a few more delegates. Who's free? Do you have any quests? What I'd like, really, if I looked at a diplomatic overview, is a city-state that has a culture city-state or a maritime city-state that has a quest for cash on. Which is... So they want Shinto, Melbourne. So yeah, it's a little bit tricky. So I might win this one, so I might gain them, actually. Okay, anyway, let's keep going. There we go. So he likes me for that. I need to build good relations with him because I really want to push my tourism on him first. I'll get him done. It's only rising slowly still. I really need to get up to Eiffel Tower. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it. I'd really like a great engineer. Then I could just rush it, but it's not going to happen. I'm once again risking everything for Rwanda, and it's probably not going to pay off. But it will give me sudden 20 tourism, which is rather a lot in a golden age for me. And there goes my happiness. So I've got to be really careful here. Need to get... let's get a public school going. Then we'll do a we'll do a... I'm pretty close to being able to buy a missionary. Oh no, I'm not. They're at 400. Oh God Almighty. No pun intended there. So nothing. So no continent here. Alright, 6 turns till the World Congress. Now, it's good. It would be really good if I got that, because it would suddenly give me 5, 6, 7, 8 culture coming off that tile, which is a considerable amount. And it'd be at least one thing that's going my way. Let's swap you over. Now, she'll get annoyed with people at her borders. I don't want to piss her off, but I do need to get him on my side, because he's my only trade partner. So Casimir seems to be going on a wonder whoring session. Maybe it was him that built Wolfham early and pipped me. We'll find out. We will find out. Now, I do really, really need these jungle tiles, so it might be worth me buying this out quickly. Yeah, there we go. And that way I don't have to worry about him coming across. Okay, so we're going to just fortify you there. Alright, how are we doing here? We're doing good. So, what I'm going to do is 1, 2, 3, 4. That's actually probably worth it. I think 5, you don't want to road under 5 to somewhere. Yeah. Let's go down here then and start doing some... Do you know what? Fuck it. Let's make the road first. I don't care anymore. Alright, sheep. See you later. So that people following me into the industrial era. Am I going to be able to find a city-state I can buy in time that doesn't hate me already? What's Buenos Aires' chat? I mean, it would be, you know, a delegate for me. That is culture as well, which is, I guess, good for me. Although I can kind of do with the faith at the moment. And I also like the growth coming from... See, the maritime states will allow me to get... So I'm going to grab Riga when in 3 or 4 turns. Yeah. So I need to get a Colosseum up here to make up for the happiness that I'm losing from my extra pop. Really need to do something about this happiness. I'm almost grabbing that. There's probably some more Lux I can trade for. Actually, that's a good point with this city-state choice. And someone else wants me to connect first. So you know what? Fuck it. We're going to go for it now. Or not. We're going to wait for the turn's end.
Is it a fact, or have I dreamt it?
Now, did we get any aluminium? Aluminium. We did get 1 aluminium there. Which unfortunately is currently a... But we need to do that. And we've got aluminium here, which is awesome. Which is not quite in... which is not quite in my bounds, but that's an 8. That's awesome. This is a 3. That'll keep me going for now. 1, 2, 3. Do you know what, Salvador? Can we buy the... Let's go up to this tile. So we're going to need to wait a turn before we can... buy at the city-state, but that's fine. And that first will actually ping another city-state our way, so... Looking better. Still not generating enough gold. But we'll see. Oh, and another aluminium here. So I do actually have a fair amount. Which is good, actually. So hopefully I've got some oil as well. Then I won't be doing too badly, I guess. So... Obviously I didn't generate enough faith. Let's go... ooh, stock exchange. We'll go... No, let's go windmill and then into stock exchange. Because windmill's going to help with Eiffel Tower. Which I'm probably not going to get, but... We will try. And you know what? We'll try and get Broadway as well. Fuck it. But then we can get the broadcast towers at the very worst, so... okay, where are you? Alright, so you're going to put a road down to here. What did you just build? An amphitheatre. So let's get a zoo up. Because that'll make me happy. Oh, I thought that might... Oh, you see now, if I improve that stone... You know what, the aluminium can wait. I don't actually need it for anything right now, and I've got that other one coming in. So then we'll get stoneworks up. So that's 7 turns. So let's get... let's put some turns into an opera house. Because I need that for my hermitage, which I'll be getting soon. So I want to get an opera house up here as well. Alright, so next turn we're going to buy our city-state, I think. Yeah, well, that's the first thing we'll do at the beginning of the next turn. And then we'll do a few more turns, see how it's going, and then I might do something else for a bit. Yeah. No worries. Okay, good. Alright, come on, Tom. So, keep sending food to Rio. And I can steal a tech. Now. I can either grab steel or nav. Let's get nav because it's much more expensive. Right, let's share that intrigue with Haile Selassie.
Quando namataccio? Cattle?
So hopefully the Byzantines will get distracted by them. That's a good little spy I've got there. So how are we doing on tourism? Am I gaining at all on anyone? I'm starting to get there. a little bit. It's suddenly start doing a bit. You see Egypt's filling up a bit, so I'll probably concentrate on Egypt as well next. So my next spy, I'll send him over to Cairo or whatnot. That'll be good. Right, Kazma's into the industrial. I'm 13 turns away from... Alright, we can move our spy. Let's move the spy. It would be wise. Oh, I forgot to fucking do the camp. Of course I did. Okay, let's move him to China. Oh wait, do I not know where any of the Chinese cities are? So, aluminium is something I am about to connect, so that's good, but I'm not going to get them quite in time for this. For this one. Let's diplomat you up here in Thebes, and then the next spy we'll use as a text dealer. Okay. Alright, we need to speak to Casimir, because I kind of need that back, but first, let's grab... I need 76 influence, which... 65, 70, 80. Just got. Okay, so but that should ping me with another city-state. And because of that extra food coming in, I'm actually going to hopefully be able to put a specialist into there. Let's do that. Okay. So that's good. Right, let's get this quarry up. We didn't speak to Casimir and get our agreement back up. So he was giving me wine, and I was giving him... but there's no point in doing that. It was just so that I could get... it was so that I could get... Okay, I'm gonna have to go through... I'm gonna just go through and see if any of them will... He doesn't like me enough. Okay, that's fine. Let's have a look at Ramses' trade. What have you got? Nothing you're gonna give me. But I do actually kind of want to approach an open borders agreement for you. Let's take that away. I can probably do that. There we go. So that will boost for tourism to him as well. Where was I? Ramses. Wuzan. You don't have any spare lux, do you? We can probably sell some of this. Let's see if we can get this for 30 gold a turn. I don't know how much they're willing to, the AI are willing to. Let's try 20. You're quite rich. Okay. So. Okay, Napoleon's going down, so I don't need to worry about culturing him, I don't think. More Egypt here. Bloody hell, these guys have been spreading. Alright, so at least I have one extra... At least I have one extra set of delegates for this World Congress. Yeah, that would be really good. Okay. Oh, so I did I don't think Panama's going to quite... We're just friends, so that's a bit of a bugger, but that gave me friends and a load of them, so we're getting a load of shit from that, which is good. What we'll look to do is, as we build some cash, is we'll get more up. Now, I think I might get straight into a... let's go straight into a lighthouse for now. Right, so I have 3 delegates for this. I want that. I don't care about the other one because I don't have dyes. So hopefully that's enough to get it through. Might not be. Okay, so let's go Riga, and we'll give it a Pledge of Protect as well, because that'll give me 10 resting. It'll just degrade a little bit less quickly. For the very worst, let's try and keep Riga sweet. If we can get a second one, that's great as well. Yeah, we're going to get someone from aluminium coming into me. Which would be good. Good. Ah. Oh. So many nays. I'm never going to get that through. Someone else is generating more culture than me. Fuck. Oh, they might be generating more culture, but it might not be as much in comparison to how much they need. Alright, so that's a bit disappointing that I didn't get that through. Not the end of the world. My science is going nicely, finally. Just found KL. It's almost about time I set this guy on auto, to be honest. Oh, whoops. So.
Ήκουσα σε πρέποντα τες αλωτρίας ομιλίας. Με δείξας.
Okay. Okay, let's do it. Because at worst, it'll just give me a bit of a tourism boost, and hopefully not too much in the other way. Okay, so Ethiopia, I've got 50%, so I just need to now start boosting my tourism, and one way to do that actually is actually hotels, which is the tech. It's the tech next to this. I can't remember what it is. Then I need to come back to archaeology after this desperately and start getting these sites, because the AI is quite slow on that usually. So, all right, so that's the bank done. We need to get this opera house done. You need to get back to food focus, however. Fuck it, let's get this harbour done, because that'll give me a bit more gold. Continue on radio, because that's actually going to push me into modern era. And once we get to modern era, I think I'll probably stop on Civ 5 for a while, and do something else for a bit. I don't know. So yeah. What are those, do you think? Is that just musketmen? Okay. Obviously, I don't have gunpowder. I mean, that is a pretty good wonder for me, I think. I could be wrong. Please tell me if you think I'm wrong. But there we go. Okay, so we're going to start getting some more out here. Let's get that going. Good. So that's 10. Let's just make sure there aren't any theming bonuses I'm missing. Whoops, wrong tab. No, I did it again. You know, I see I don't have any buildings that can take a theming bonus at the moment. Oh well. We've got 10 coming out now. I need to kind of get those numbers up to 100 outside of a golden age if possible. So let's set this guy on auto export for now. I kind of had enough of moving him around. Okay, good. So I need to boost this production in here as well, as soon as I can. Okay, so am I far off a religion? No, that worries me, because there's now going to be pressure from other things. There's already pressure from that because of the surroundings, and that's going to flip any moment. So there we go. I'm 5th in tech, so yeah, China and Byzantine, Montezuma. Montezuma's a good one I could spy on maybe. But let's go up to Byzantine if I can. And there's a great artist, so that's 2 I can chain. I can chain tourism, I guess, with that. You know, Golden Ages. And obviously with the Golden Age that'll get me more. I mean, it's late in the game and I am nowhere near a victory here. Nowhere near. Let's see if I can get the Eiffel Tower. And then we'll see what's what. Oh, someone bought me out of Riga. It's a bit of a disaster. So we're gonna have to buy back Riga. How much do we need? What are they at? It usually tells you what you're at. Oh, another 2. Unlucky. Shitheads. I don't know, I'm really starting. Discovering the rest of the world's really started to piss me off. Oh well. Okay, so 4 turns from radio. Got a decent amount of science coming out. Sleep you for now. See, I'm going to start leaking science, but hello, look at that. That's a decent trade route. There we go. It's now starting to happen a little bit here. Ah, because the harbour increased the range. I'm such a moron! Alright, well, we've got to take the 29 gold. Okay, so that work is now done there. Let's go connect this aluminium up. And then you can, let's get the queue out. You can then get a stoneworks, which is a happiness. Then probably go garden. Can we get a stock exchange out quickly? How many turns do I have until I have to start on? Let's get a zoo out. You can get a zoo out and then a seaport. You're gonna get a seaport and then a zoo. Can't believe I didn't get harbour sooner than that. I'm such an idiot. I've not been switched on this game, I have to say. That's a shame, because Louvre would be good for me, but it's not the end of the world. She is going for a culture victory, though, I think, which is bizarre. Let's have a look at the effect of her. Let's have a look at the effect of her religion on me. There we go, that's better. We'll get this out. Let's have a look at her culture. So she's rising against everyone, but she is producing 66 already. I mean, she could have won this culture victory by the time I even build the Eiffel Tower. So I think that what we're going to do is we're going to retire from this one. I don't think we can win it. I'm not doing well enough, and I'm going to start a new one pretty soon. So yeah, let's retire and see what my score is. Not amazing. Defeat on my first playthrough.
Overwhelmed by its many foes. But your people do not despair.
Second in population. I mean, just not high enough.
Lead them forward to victory.
What was my score? Nero. The last game I played, I got the top score for the first time in my life. Not great. Not great. Okay. That's fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the stream for 10 minutes. I'm going to get myself a glass of water, and then I'm going to start a new